And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Iceland versus the Netherlands.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
This is the starting 11 for Iceland. Juan Mata starts with Julian Draxler on the flanks. And the striker today is Diego Forlan. Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands.
Well, a 4-4-2 system relies on good combinations all over the pitch. The front two, the central midfield pairing, the fullback and winger, and of course the centre-backs. If you can get these combinations right, you'll have a good team.
And now they get the ball rolling. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Well, the phrase, nobody does it better, could easily have been written especially for Johan Cruyff. Interested to get your take, Stuart. How do you think he'll perform today?
I would describe him as majestic when he's playing at his best. He glides past defenders, he's got that ability to run with the ball into open space, he can pick out a pass, he can wriggle out of tight situations. He's the most creative player on the field today.
And given away. Diego Forlan. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Oh, he's through here. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Davids. Koeman on the ball. Van Basten. And Nistelrooy. Could be. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, that's one for them to pursue. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, we can see it again now, and it all starts with the pass over the top. It takes out so many defenders, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So back underway following the equaliser. Mexes. And here's Rodriguez. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And Baston in with a chance. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And Nistelrooy. Well, possibilities inside the box. Can he do it from miles out? Oh, goodness gracious me, it's a special, special goal from miles out.
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Anderson. And it's with Rodriguez. Making progress. Draxler. He read the situation defensively and did his job.
Well, the Dutch haven't been able to dominate possession, as those stats tell us. But what they've done with it has been really good. And they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
Yes, a really effective performance all in all. And that's a straightforward stop. And a blunder by the keeper. Frank Rijkaard. Cruijff. Oh, tremendous goal! A long way out, but took it on. A memorable finish.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. That is that for the first half here. Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's having a tremendous game in attack, Stuart.
Well, you won't see too many better performances than this. He's been an absolute menace to these defenders today. And, of course, he's taken his goals really well.
And the match begins. Diego Forlan. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Oh, he's through! Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Forlan. Well, advantage with them. Referee says play on. Draxler. Draxler. And now passing it through. And the keeper was up to the task. Good officiating, waiting for the play to stop and now going back to caution him. Juan Mata responsible for the corner. Can they hit on the break? And he's through here. Big chance it is. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. A foul, but advantage played. Mexes. Losing possession here. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Draxler. Now with Forlan. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Brilliant piece of skill. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Van Nistelrooy. Cruijff. And whipped into the box. Well, he opted for power from close. Range, he might be regretting that now. Almost at full time, and I'll tell you what, playing away from their home patch has been a pleasant experience for them, Stuart.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
Hurdur Magnusson. Mexes. Anderson. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. And Cruijff threading it through effortlessly. Gullit. Surely, defensive excellence there. And there's the full-time whistle. A most acceptable outcome from a Netherlands point of view. They've won the game. Stuart, how about your assessment?
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances, we saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer, and Stuart, he's thought his way throughout this match.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Oh, he's through here. Well, that's one for them to pursue. And they've done it to square the game once again. Well, possibilities inside the box. Can he do it from miles out? Crave. Oh, tremendous! Big chance it is. A goal! Hello and a warm welcome to a stadium that was revolutionary when it was built back in the 1990s, the Johan Cruyff Arena here in Amsterdam. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's the Netherlands up against China.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. And here's the starting 11 for China.
Geniet ervan, Johan Cruijff Arena en bedankt.
And the match is underway. Oscar. Jinjingdao. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Stam. Gullit has it. Kluivert. Really good challenge. Liu. Han. Oh, and the decision is penalty. A big chance for them to take the lead here. Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke.
Well, a lot of referees would have booked him there, but I'm with him on this one. No yellow card for me.
This to make it 1-0. And the keeper denies them from the spot. And there's the delivery. Stefano Sensi. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Van der Vaart. Frimpong. Good technique displayed. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Can someone get on the end of this? Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong, trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
Han. Moving into the advanced position. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. Well, some might say he's been fortunate to avoid being shown the card.
Well, I like that from the referee. Just because it's a penalty doesn't mean it's a yellow card. I think he's got it right.
This to make it 1-0. And he finds the net. No difficulties encountered.
Well, here it is again. The keeper tries to read the penalty, but in the end, he just makes no effort whatsoever. That's a strange decision.
And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be?
Een dingeroproep voor professor Dr. Stefan
Van der Vaart.
Oosterbeek.
They've regained possession.
Zo spoedig mogelijk te melden bij de receptie van het stadion. Ik herhaal, professor Dr. Oosterbeek.
And he keeps going.
Gaat zo spoedig mogelijk.
He knows he's got to react. Frimpong. Mark. And here's Kluivert. Mark. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Breaking at pace. Well, it fizzled out. Well, getting close to the half-time interval, and the story so far, they're not really making home advantage count. Stuart, your take?
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
And fired from the flank into the area. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Honda. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, an honest assessment, Stuart, would be that he hasn't really been on top of his game in attack.
Well, as you can see, he just hasn't had enough touches in the key areas, and that's one of the reasons they're losing this game at the moment.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Kluivert. Now shot happy here. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming. As you can see, the visitors have had much less of the ball, but their counter-attack...
It has to be! Terrific save! Read it well. And he takes on the shot. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. So a personnel change then. Trying to deliver it accurately. It might still be problematic. And a time for calm on the ball. Mark. And the counter looks on here. Options available. They might be able to get in now. And Gullit with a chance. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Moving the ball forward with purpose. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Liu Bin. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Time for a change then. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Oh, great vision. Well, now in a dangerous position. What late excitement. And the match is level.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Stefano Sensi. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. 5 minutes to go. Now, options are plenty. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Oscar. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. And the final whistle at the end of the game. The two sides cannot be separated. But what will the home fans be feeling about what they've put into the game?
Derek, you can't always be at your best, and on those days you have to grind out a result, and that's exactly what they did today. It was a really good late equaliser.
But it just seems in this game he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Well, I think he'll be pleased with his overall performance. When they were struggling, he was the one to step up, and it's a key goal, that.
And the game begins. This to make it 1-0. And he finds the net. No difficulties encountered. Oh, great vision. Well, now in a dangerous position. What late excitement. And the match is level. Hello, our travels have taken us to the desert. We're at the King Fahd Stadium in Riyadh. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Bundesliga. It is Bayern Munich, and they take on Wolfsburg.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And here's how Bayern will line up.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system. But it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
And a look at the starting 11 for Wolfsburg. This should be very enjoyable. It's Bayern who get things going. Miroslav Klose. Onto Lam. Lam. It's with Robin. Ballack. And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. And he takes on the shots. Lam. And back with Klose. And not cleared away properly. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Well, as we look at the table, the opportunity very much there for the hosts to go top if they can win.
Well, at this stage of the season, Derek, the table starts to reflect the true quality of the teams. And I have to say, they've been excellent so far. Let's hope they're at their best today.
Magnificent ball from Klose. They could nudge in front. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Kebe. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Hugo Sanchez. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Oh, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
Ballack. And it's with Klose. It might be on for them. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Well, taking on that shot and not missing by much.
Well, that would have been an excellent goal, but it means everything is still up for grabs here.
perfectly timed pass. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So 2-0 now. Snyder. A chance to whip it in. Alaba with the block. Can he finish? Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Mateus. On to Robin. Lam. And crossed in there. Well, that's the end of that for now. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. And he whips it in. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's putting in a really authoritative performance here.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great movement, lots of energy, and a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
This should be very enjoyable. It's Bayern who get things going. They could nudge in front. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And the flag does go up. Must have been close. Now let us point you in the direction of Champions League group stage action coming up live here on EA TV. It's Bayern against Barcelona. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Oh, a glorious save by the keeper. And nothing wrong with that free kick either. And intercepted it. Might be a chance here. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, underway again, and I don't think it's overstating things to say that Bayern appear to be out of sight. Andre with it. Well, he's won the ball. Well, he could give it away. Bastian Schweinsteiger. And it's with Klose. This looks promising. Klose. Nicely saved. Who can he pick out? Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. Corner once more. Trying to pick out a teammate. Losing possession a bit easily. This looks promising. Well, tremendous block. Kimmich. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Given away by Bayern Munich. Andre with it. Ferenc Puskás. And Bayern doing well to win it back. Might be able to set up the chance. He brings it down, but work to do. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Five minutes left. Hugo Sanchez. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, magnificent reaction. It's wholehearted defending, and the concession of a corner here. Let's see about the delivery. And this situation could be dangerous. Well, that's a well-timed pass. And there it is, officially the end of the game. Bayern get the victory and take the 3 points from this game. What did you make of it?
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. Really dominant in attack in this game, Stuart.
Well, he was a major reason why they won today. He was so reliable, and he inspires those around him.
possession. They could nudge in front. A goal on the back of sustained pressure. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And it's gone in. The team's separated by 2 goals now. And intercepted it. Might be a chance here. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping. Might be able to set up the chance. He brings it down, but work to do. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Vielen Dank, dass Sie schon so kurz nach Spielende bei uns sind. Vielen Dank für diese Statements.